Hello YouTubers, Joe Kersey on the 5th of July, Sunday, 2015. It's getting on toward 2:30 in the afternoon Eastern Daylight Time, and here's a view of my yard before the construction starts, which will be starting here probably in about 3 weeks. The state has notified me they are filing an appropriation action in the Common Pleas Court, so I'm going to go talk to my lawyer about that on Wednesday and see what sort of developments transpire. But meanwhile, enjoy what you can see. The pyramidal oak tree there down toward the center right will stay. The trees in the back will all be gone. These trees will all be gone. 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 These, thank God, will stay. This will stay. This will stay. So, but remember it as it looks now, and then remember it how it looks later on. Cheers. Happy 4th of July, a day late. Although I guess I was out putting myself up there on the internet yesterday a fair amount. Well, it's a fun hobby. Sometimes converge on the foolish. I'm going to have to stay on the move. These mosquitoes are starting to eat me up. I've already gotten bitten twice that I know of. I'm sure I've been bitten other places. Not been able to kill either one of them, daggone it. They got away with it. Well, I went to church on Sunday. You know, it's Sunday, so I went to church, of course. Plus, I had to read. I read the 2 Corinthians 12, where Paul talks about having this encounter with God. Actually a vision of paradise and seeing God. Magnificent passage. 2 Corinthians 12, 2 through 12. 2 through 20, well, it's the first part of 2 Corinthians chapter 12. Magnificent. For those of you out there who have had such an experience, you'll know exactly what he's talking about. Further affiant saith not on that. But he knew what he was talking about. Let's just leave it that way. But that's about it. I got home and sort of decompressed a bit. Watched a little YouTube. I'm scratching they just nailed my abdomen. Good grief, I'm going to have to go in. Or at least move around a bit. And so I think later on today probably I hope, but maybe not. Maybe he'll be busy. I'll talk to Tony Pincham on Skype. He's been doing a lot of house cleaning. He's got some relatives coming in apparently here next week, he says. Oh my Lord, there's another one. Good, great. Well, I've probably been infected with God knows how many diseases by now, so let's just let's metastasize in here a bit. My son and daughter-in-law have friends up from West Virginia this weekend, along with their 3 kids. Let me get in better light here for you. They visit each other twice a year. I think Well, it's like 3 times a year in any given 2-year period, they'll visit each other 3 times. I think Thomas and Kelly have gone down there 3 times, and they've been up here. These friends of theirs have been up here twice to their place. Of course, their kids are getting older now, so I'm not saying they're better behaved. They're just, more able to travel about. The logistics aren't quite as complex, having to stuff everybody into car seats and child seats and all that stuff. So needless to say, I haven't seen them this weekend. I imagine I'll see him one more time before he goes back to work in August. Now, no point dwelling on that. I hope you have a good time. I think these originally started off as Kelly's friends. Well, the wife did, and then Thomas has grown to like, well, both of them, but particularly, likes to hang around with the dad. They like to do all this grilling. They each of them fancy themselves, grill experts. Which in Thomas's case means that he overcooks the meat. Well, not grotesquely overcooks the meat, but overcooks the meat. Sorry, Thomas, you do. That's just the way it is. That's the fact of the matter. I just wanted to say I'll turn it down if you offer it to me. Well, I think I'm going to shut up here. Paul's at work. He should be home here in about an hour and a half, 2 hours. Boy, I did get nailed. Good Lord. On my abdomen and the whole bit here. Well, it'll give me something to occupy my time with tonight, scratching around and everything. It's fun. Beats the alternative. So on that note, I'm going to say bye-bye, YouTubers. Still life with boxed wine, beer, sodium carbonate, and cheese. And this flower that seems to still be alive after, a week here from the woman gave me at church last week. So bye-bye, YouTubers.